This music goes nutty! I don't know where to go, Alan. Sergeant Norm Allen. Follow the perimeter out of town till you find the freeway and hitchhike in literally any direction. Further you get away from town, the better. Don't make the mistake of settling too close in town like I did, or you'll have to put up with visitors like you showing up every now and then. Oh wait, have others come by here? No one nearly as annoying and persistent as you. There's a shepherd who lives 8 or so miles down the road, but he knows to keep his distance on account of the sightings. You know, shoot on sight. Sure didn't stop you, though. Yeah, right, science can't stop me because I can't read. I knew I should have gone all out and stuck a head on a spike out in front. Alright, I'll cut you a deal, partner. I'm willing to let you stay on my land if you want, but only from the chin up and at the end of a wooden stick. I'll pass. I need my neck for hooting, hollering, and swallowing and gargling. Although, would this hurt me? Does this hurt the fly? You'd be dead. Yeah, but would I be okay? You'd be dead, partner! Oh, God, fuck. Oh, you're an idiot. Please be patient with me. God isn't finished with me yet. I'm a work in progress, Build. That's the first thing you've said so far that I happen to agree with, you know. Actually, you know, now that I think of it, I've seen a woman skulking around these parts for the last week or so through my binoculars. Of course, she's never gotten too close to the shack. She seems to be the artsy type on account for her usually having an easel under her arm. Karen! Looks between 4'10" and 5'4", I say, unarmed, of course. You know, she's canonically 5 foot, I think. Had some kind of printer brown with a small white decal that wasn't able to make out from the distance. Karen! Gardema! Karen, you found Karen! You know this woman? Yeah, that's a truly revolting number of ellipses. This is fantastic news. She's smart. She'll figure out a way to smuggle me back into Dialtown for sure. Goody for you. Get out. Now get out. You want to get back in the cesspit so bad? Then go. Get. Betcha she's over by the lake. That's where I'd go if I wanted to paint something from around these parts. If that wasn't trees, dirt, or sheep. Alright, I'll go. But, I'm sorry. Guess I'll go look for her then. I don't want to leave you, Norm. Yep, I guess I'll just skedaddle now. You've already said that. Get out. I just feel weird just leaving you here. Don't. I want you to. I just feel like we really hit it off. We haven't, and I took an enormous amount of restraint not to shoot you at least 18 times in the last 3 minutes. But you didn't, and you held back. Maybe you really like me. Get out! Why don't you want to come with me? Because why in tarnation would I want to go back to Dialtown? I told you, that town's chock full of fucking snakes. Worst of all, that mayor. Oh, I know. Wouldn't it be really fun to see the mayor's face when I return? She's gonna be so pissed when she finds out that I'm back. I might get mauled by police dogs again, we'll just have to see. My god, that's the stupidest idea. Though, I do like the wait a minute. Huh, I do like that vision. You really think that if you found a way back into Dialtown that you'd be able to get to the mayor herself? You bet, I've reached her once, I'm sure I can do it again. No kidding? Really? I stole her rug. Alright, partner. I suppose you've convinced me. I want to see that rat bitch's face. It's a deal then. Epic! Wowzers! Very swag! You know, the deal that I'm willing to accompany you back to Dialtown, not listen to your asinine idioms. I'll travel with you back to Dialtown just to get to the mayor and see her get her just desserts. Yes! Please bring the gun, just, you know, in case we encounter a pack of roaming feral hogs. Like hell, I'll leave my single action behind. If we're doing this, we're going all out. Let's head out. I want to get to the lake before we hit hog hour. Hog rider! 10 minutes of the worst chit-chat imaginable later. Yep. Okay, now that you finally shut up. So are turnips like fruit or what? For the last time, partner. God damn, I've told you I'm willing to accompany you, but needless chit-chat does not come under the terms of our agreement. Not under the end user's license agreement, the EULA. I'll walk with you, shoot anything that tries to shoot us first, but I ain't up for banner of any kind. This will be the last turnip-related question, I promise. You've said that 3 times already, partner. God, no! More questions about turnips. You could be nicer to me, you know? And you could be quieter. You could be nicer, though. My, what a world that might be. You could always yodel for the pass of time. I don't know. Where does the word turnip come from, anyhow? Why would you assume that I'd know that? I don't know. You seem to be the man who enjoys his turnips. I'm this close to using 2 of these here bullets, you know. 2 bullets? You want to shoot me twice? 1 for me and 1 for you, actually. Between the 2 of us, I think I'd shoot myself first and then you after, so I wouldn't have to hear you gurgling on the ground. I gurgle on my feet too, in fairness, and gargle oft I do. What sort of dialogue? Hey, Norm, one last question. If you ask me another question about turnips or radishes, I swear you're gonna taste lead for the rest of your short life. No, I wanted to ask, is Mingus right about Dialtown? What are you talking about now? Are you starting to piece together why they might have waited to get rid of you? Nah, not the exiling part. Just her wanting to make Dialtown the way like it was, like when CALLUM was in charge. I guess what I mean is... You think Dialtown was better off before CALLUM died? Before he what now? You think he's... Oh... You don't know a damn thing about what President Crown achieved, do you? I know he had a funny head, wore a flag tie, and made lots of telephones. That's the gist of him, right? The gist of... he was the greatest leader of this here country ever had! A visionary! I mean, the tragic waste of potential in the end. I found out what happened to him after I jumped forward in time, of course. So wait, he's not dead, but is gone? That's the long and short of it, yeah. To my knowledge, he's alive and kicking, but still completely gone. I'm even more confused now. What are you talking about? You make brain hurt, Magic Hat Man. Alright. Alright, I like your face here. It's a little cute. Maybe you could cock something else. Alright. Maybe you'll understand if I start from the very beginning, context and all. Ahem! So, the bird comes in... Oh. Oh. 1923. We lost count.
Up in the 30s, in an air depression and change,
okay, well...
transfixed with the technology that was becoming
I'll be quiet.
commonplace at the time. Namely, the telephone.
That looks like me.
CALLUM was born with a severe deformity.
Oh, God.
Only one complete limb.
Oh.
His left arm. While extraordinarily bright, he lived a solitary life, watching other kids outside perform feats he could only dream of.
Damn.
When the early 40s rolled around, CALLUM signed up to fight in World War II.
So he got prosthetics?
On account of his disability. He had to stay home and follow the war alongside the rest of those unfit to fight via hazy radio transmissions.
He was a patriot.
If only I could walk, CALLUM thought to himself. If I could walk, I could serve. It was at that
serve
time
this good
CALLUM
nation.
Put his garage workshop to good use. Made use of scraps of just about any metal he could get his hands on. Forged himself a pair of prosthetic legs, which, while crudely assembled, were virtually unheard of at the time.
Huh.
He sent the Army Registration Office a note, vouching for his new metallic appendages.
I'm a cyborg.
Join their cause, whatever the cost. He never got a reply.
What? The military's
so
a bitch.
He simply sent another letter.
Send all the letters.
And another. And another. What started
me for real, for real.
Dozens. Always a motivated guy, CALLUM decided to use his head. Try something new. CALLUM bought his first telephone.
And was like, I'm gonna put this on my head.
Dialtown's head enlister. CALLUM found out that to his shock, every single one of his letters had hit their mark, but was simply thrown out en masse.
So it was called Dialtown before it was the dial-up?
Recruiter stated over the phone.
That's kind of counterproductive.
With metallic legs that slowed
counteract.
My boys down. With a single disconnecting click, CALLUM's dreams.
He looks like an animatronic.
Callum, now full of spite and determination,
And he
decided
became
to
the
better
president
himself
of the
further.
United States.
He built himself a right hand out of just about any metal he could find left over from the construction of his legs, connected the copper wires to his own nerves,
Damn.
forged the very first fully working prosthetic hand.
Became a cyborg.
With the war winding down, Callum decided to go out to patent his designs. People at the patent office looked at him as though he were a freak, with his rusted iron clanking hand and his bulky metallic legs. Callum bitterly listened to the end of the war, now disillusioned.
Oh.
A hazy radio transmission whilst tweaking his
He was ahead of his
mechanical limbs to be more
time.
functional.
He was like engineer. He was like, yes!
1948, Callum decided to try his hand at selling his mechanical limbs to war veterans, many of which had returned.
A
in the
market.
coming months after the
He
war.
has a market.
Initially, they sold like hotcakes.
Yep.
Allowing Crown to move from his garage to his small manufacturing plant. Sadly, this did not turn out to be a sustainable business model, as once each soldier bought a prosthetic leg or two, they didn't need to buy another.
Oh,
In
yeah.
1950, Callum struggled.
Well,
to
that's
move
why you
even
make
one limb.
upgrades like
This
iPhone.
led him back to the drawing board.
Like Apple.
His inventions had dramatically improved his own quality of life. He wondered if he could offer his fellow man an upgrade. Advanced metallic limbs had tools built in, had increased strength or flexibility.
The Swiss Army knife.
Limbs that could even change
Swiss
humanity,
Army penis.
even the world as he knew it, just
Huh.
as he changed his own life. Callum took him to the
Yo.
public, parading his new and improved models around in the street.
I don't want
shops,
to comment
using
too
himself
much,
as a
but at the
test
same
subject.
time,
Was laughed off as a monster
'cause I wanna hear
without
this
claims,
lore.
trying to sell his own misery to others.
oh, but at
Callum
the
was
same time,
looked
I
on
feel like
as a
silence would just be kind of
self-mutilated
eh.
idiot, someone who made himself a freak for show and
Oh.
not as a talented and
He's
determined
just like
visionary
me,
who
for
paved the
real,
path
for
that
real.
he needed underneath
He's
him
a
the wall.
monster in their
I'll
time.
prove him wrong. I'll prove the whole world wrong if I must.
Yes.
Callum gradually became more cynical. Began reading more into the
He's
market with
he
the
is a
vain
heavy
hopes of
drinker.
copying success. And sure enough, he figured it out.
He figured out the
Sadly,
formula.
America turned into a luxury market.
Yeah.
Washing machines, televisions,
Everything got
refrigerators,
just
all selling
advanced.
faster than the nearby factories could churn them out.
Yeah.
Callum's idea to integrate organics and inorganics wasn't taken to right away.
Yeah, that's
With the
understandable.
lack of sales revenue, Callum had to all but shut down Crown Mechanics Incorporated and let each and every one of his workers go.
Yeah.
Callum soon became something of a town oddity, not unlike myself. A door-to-door salesman made of clunking, rusted metal, a vendor of that which was unwanted. Callum somehow felt lonelier than ever before.
Want to buy this
Even more
prosthetic
so than
penis?
when he was
You can
back in
attach
his
it to your
garage,
dick and pleasure your
watching the
wife
rest
even
of the
better.
world move
Or
outside his
husband.
window. He reflected on his loneliness, once again being bound to his workshop, next to his phone, desperate not to
Just
miss
like
a
a-
single opportunity.
Not a
for his
villain
dream to
origin
take off.
story, maybe an
His phone.
anti-hero.
It connected him to the
Although he
world
eventually
outside of the
became a
workshop,
hero.
to the rest of Dialtown. Perhaps it could again.
Now I'm gonna put this
That's
phone on
what
my
he
head.
realized.
I've got it now.
I'll just...
Callum spent a full year working on his new design. A telephone that's built into your head.
He built it-
Can be
he
swapped
did
and
surgery on
traded for other
himself.
such devices and has a 5-year warranty. No repurchases required. Surprisingly, despite their clunkiness and novelty,
Yep.
the practicality of having complete and portable phone access anywhere in the world through airwave frequencies wasn't lost on people.
Yeah, but how would you
And
fit your brain
interestingly,
matter in
The
that?
phones caught on quickly. A typewriter alternative.
He really
even
was
became
ahead of his
common,
time
allowing
because
text to be
he was
printed from
he able
one's
to
own head,
do all
as
of
if the
this.
user was having a conversation with the very paper itself.
Literally
Unpredictably, These
change.
phone heads caused a massive boom to employment, with young men and women getting hired left, right, and center as both manufacturers, but also operators in switchboard exchanges. This economic
Oh,
boom
God.
made Callum extraordinarily
And he
popular,
became the
which he
president of
used to run
United
for mayor,
States.
the Senate, and finally
Went
the
from
presidency.
rags to
All
riches.
3 roles he walked into, seen as a visionary, a man who could change the face of America for the second time.
For the second
Becoming
time.
leader of the United Nations, Callum proposed to the world his vision for the future.
And the
His idea
dial-up.
of a functional, inclusive, and wondrous mechanical
So wait, but
world
are
where
babies
all
born with
problems from
phone
famine
heads?
to animal extinction, societal conflict,
I,
resource shortages, all could be solved.
Yeah, that
preventing
does...
future
Well, I mean,
wars and
little
creating
Billy has a phone head,
worldwide
but was he
harmony.
born with it?
However, due to paranoia, he refused to write the plan down in its entirety or tell anyone what it is prior to the proposal's agreement.
So he was gonna do something
Needless to
else.
say, the vote in favor for the plan won by a landslide.
And this was the
In the coming
dial-up.
years, the whole world was converted to have inorganic heads. Women, children, animals too.
Huh.
Callum stood on the tallest podium given to a human being today and failed the hardest for it. He began to give his ultimate speech, his oratory opus,
His magnum
My
opus.
fellow humans, now for the moment you've all been waiting for. Without further ado, the full details of my plan to substantially improve the whole world.
Delete voicemails?
Callum had accidentally wiped his own answering box, which for his model telephone was being used to store his memories.
Oh no.
All of them. With Callum having given himself total amnesia in an instant, the whole world was stunned.
That was stupid as
Life was
shit.
made fundamentally different for everyone. All for a promise never kept.
Although, was it really
Changes,
accidental?
The thought process behind these sweeping modifications.
Why would he keep it there in the
now
first
history.
place?
So, the world just picked up the pieces. Without Callum, of course. Nowadays, Callum sits in an old nursing home, alone, tuning a busted radio, asking anyone who comes near him.
Is the war over yet? I can't get a signal.
He just has dementia. Man has dementia, huh? Yeah, that's a sad story you got there. What a loser. That doesn't seem right to say. He deserved better for his service. What a poor guy. Maybe he did, but that's just how the world works, you know? Can't help it. No system values its pawns. Life ain't about what you deserve, it's about what you get. Whoa, what? That's eerie. My friend Karen said that to me once. You know the woman that we're about to meet? Meet? Oh, you making arrangements with her like I'll just keep my distance, thank you very much. Nonsense, you have to meet her. You'll like her, she has some same philosophies. I don't mesh with other people, you know that. Simply don't want anything to do with them. I swore that I'd accompany you until we reached the mayor, but I said nothing about chatting to your straight friends. What? She's lovely though, so she's no nonsense, just like yourself. She hates sarcasm, don't try to butter me up. She and I are nothing alike, I guarantee you that. You really hate other people, huh? You know what? I think I'm gonna try to change your mind about that. Not everyone's bad, you know? There's some good people in this world. There's still some good in this world. Sometimes people toss at meat. They give me flavored. I hope that you'll get to see that. For the record, a company does not include that learning of life lessons. If I wanted to learn of crushing life lessons, I'd get married again or rub a kitty's exposed fluffy belly. Nah, partner. I'm just dandy as I am, thank you very much. Now then, let's keep moving. Sun's setting, and believe it or not, I don't want to see you break your ankle stepping on a gopher's hole, and for me having to put you out of your misery like a broken horse. I wouldn't take it personally if you had to. Okay, we're here. Mayor Mingus. Oh, well, no, we're not here. We're meeting Karen. I appreciate you all meeting with me here yet again. As I'm sure you all know, approximately 1 year has passed since Phep's exile. Which is coincidentally the first time we've all been able to meet now that Billy's out of juvie on probation. Hey, don't slap the blame on me, Mingles. You could have overturned my conviction and got me out instantly. Shh, call him out on his bullshit. Fuck you, the audacity of this bitch. First of all, call me Mingles again, and it's the death penalty for you, bucko. Secondly, you get 1 free pardon per year, and this was your 17th. 17 convictions in a year is way lower than my annual average, to be fair. It's only mid-February. Look, my point still stands. The initiation of Phase 2 of Mayor Mingus's Perfect Society reforms is vastly overdue. Abel, drop by the fun fair and retrieve the green one's shelled spawn for Theodore. Are you kidding me? Why do I have to collect the eggs? They'll probably be moist. Very possible, but alas, every other member's already preoccupied with a mission on their own. What about the mustachioid dude? He hasn't done much yet. Theodore's coordinating the tranquilization, retrieval, and containment of Bigfoot as per our mutual beneficial agreement. And I couldn't be more thrilled. Why? With competent and well-trained officers, It should be a cinch. Well, alas, Theodore, those two idiots are all you got to work with, so plan accordingly. You mean us, ma'am? Jesse! Is there any other 2-for-1 imbeciles in this room right now? Oh, you don't have to be so mean to us, Mr. White. You're completely right, I don't. Also, take a pair of binoculars with you. They should help you locate the feral ape man without getting close enough to startle him. Theodore, take a tranquilizer gun, snag him from afar. Look for him in Uptown first. He might be by the bank. I'm certain I've heard on the grapevine that the bank has a vault chock full of bananas just for him. I'm sure he lingers around their premises constantly. Miss Crown, we couldn't maybe have 2 pairs of binoculars? Just say no and move on. Fuck you. No. Billy, get some fresh batteries for your megaphone from upstairs. So you're saying? Yes. You can have the megaphone back on with the condition that you don't use it in here again. If you need to release that zestful pent-up energy of yours during one of our meetings, just scream into a pillow or something. Just not in my ear. Can it be one of the novelty throw pillows you have in your lounge that look just like your face? Why would you want to... I'm into that a little bit. Fine. It's a compromise, I guess, sure. Wait, why can't he retrieve the eggs instead? It'll only take him a literal minute to find the batteries. Are you seriously asking why I'm entrusting Billy to retrieve Well, I'm not entrusting Billy to retrieve a set of items that are specifically renowned for being incredibly fragile. An item that is also consistently used for obnoxious pranks by youthful delinquents such as himself. I guarantee you, if you let him lay a finger on a single one of those eggs, we'll have to scrub the front of Dialtown Hall for a solid week to dispel the smell of rotten egg yolk. Yeah, it's true. I'd totally do that. I'm not to be trusted. I would totally betray you guys to vandalize your clubhouse in the literal moment I felt like it. Well, what about the hobo? He's not doing anything. He's warming Bunny's seat. Very important. Oh, come on. Seriously? He's doing what I'm paying him for, which is more than I can say for you, Abel. Mayor, can I have some more dog food, please? You get half at the beginning, half at the end, as agreed. Yes, ma'am. Also, Abel, you're the only one of us here with the keys to the fun fair. You would have to page your ticket booth employee to let him know someone else was coming on your behalf if we sent anyone else. Bad chance of that working. The guy's a moron. He's done screwed up and opening at the gates for us if we trusted him with the responsibility. Probably set the whole booth on fire or something. Whatever I'm paying him, it's far too much. Hang on, are you even paying him minimum wage? I stand by my statement. Look, how about this? If you go now, I promise that you won't have to go back out again for the rest of the night. Which suits me since you have no useful attributes aside from owning numerous roller coasters, so it's not like you're good for anything else. Alright. I'll go. You didn't have to be so scathing about it. Next time, do as you're told the first time I ask, and I'll give you a wrapped peppermint instead of a heart. You fucking bitch! You had a wrapped peppermint this entire time, and you didn't give it to me! Now get going. I believe we're ready to initiate stage 2. Wait, hold on, I have a question. We could gaslight God again. I'm gaslighting God. No, you don't. No, you don't. Thanks, you too. We should be golden, as I planned for eventuality, including those where the green one mindlessly drips back towards the outskirts of our fair city after all this time. It's not unlike a discarded plastic bag. You see, I placed something quite interesting along the outskirts of town. Something akin to, say, a scarecrow. Should the stitched one wander back into our perimeter of Dialtown after a year of begging for scraps elsewhere, he'll stumble across my surprise and likely won't stop running until it reaches the next country. Or more likely, collapse face down in a waterlogged ditch and gets mistaken for green roadkill the next morning. Oh, come on, it couldn't be that repugnant. That fucker eats gravel from the side of train tracks. You underestimate train depravity. Oh, you don't understand, my minute spite child. I had the thing engineered from pieces of the 3 most unnerving objects I could gather. All 3 entities shared the dark, potent energy as one being. We possess a truly wretched force to be reckoned with. Granted, it's quite unlikely that Egg will actually find it after not being seen for a whole year. Holy shit! Oh god! Oh! Oh no! Big Bertha! Madam Mediocre and... No! Not him! Society! Oh god, I don't want it. We'll do this next time. Oh no! Oh god, no! Daddy, is that you? It's been 10 years, Daddy, and I really fucking hate you. Okay, well, next time we're gonna see what this abomination is. Oh god. Let's timestamp the part you liked, and if you dislike this video, tell me why. I have a degradation kink. I can talk English. Okay, see you next time. Oh god, oh fuck. Oh, me lungs falling off.